Call the Human Services Committee meeting to order and welcome those that are visiting us live streaming this morning. First up, declaration of pecuniary interest, either now if it arises down the agenda. Action items, A, burial and cremation rates. Christine.
Thank you. Through you, Chair.
Just before, I didn't see that. I'll declare a conflict on that.
Okay. Duly noted. Christine.
Thank you. We have a report before you prepared by Nancy Reinhardt, our Income and Employment Supports Manager, who oversees our current funeral, burial, and cremation program. We've done some assessing of where our program's at. The details Nancy have included in the background of the report based on the assessment that we did, the survey with the providers in the community, and in an effort to reduce costs while still being respectful to our regulatory requirements and otherwise. We'd like to suggest that we discontinue the practice of reimbursing funeral expenses and rather we solely reimburse for burials and cremations as are the legal requirements under the Act. That will help us to bring the costs more in line with what the recommended rates are from the Ministry of Community and Social Services. And I'm happy to entertain any questions if there are any. Actually, sorry, one other thought. Of course, part of ours would be communication and strategy with the various operators that are offering these services to talk with them about the changes that we've made should you support the recommendation.
Thank you, Christine. Comments, questions, discussions? Just when I first read this, is $3,500 enough?
So I'll just direct you to some of the body of the report where we have done some research to look at that. The current costs, a sampling of the direct burial and cremation costs was completed amongst a sampling of funeral providers, and the fees do range from $1,860 to $3,808 for the direct burial. That fee does not include the cost of the plot or vault. And then the direct cremation fees range from $2,324.80 to $3,095. And so we also sampled some of our counterparts, other service managers, and what they are paying ranges from $2,500 to $4,900, with the average being $3,563. And so, you know, based on those different pieces of information that we've collected, we feel that we've put the rate in line with something that's reasonable. We are requesting that it would be based on posted rates. So if a crematorium is providing the service at a posted rate of $2,000, that's what they'd be asking for reimbursement from us. And so we're hopeful that there'll be some savings here, but still be respectful of our obligations under the regulation.
Okay. Any other questions, comments? There's a staff recommendation, mover and a seconder. Moved by Mike, seconded by David. All those in favor? Opposed, if any? That is carried. Thank you.
Through you, Chair, our next action item here is with regard to an affordable build that was built a number of years ago, and the developer that built the building at time would like to sell that building to another developer, and so we do have a recommendation before you that would ask for consent to be granted. That's a requirement under the contribution agreement that we have for affordable units that are developed under the IAH program, and to allow the clerk and warden to sign any documentation that would be related to that legal transaction. And I can answer any questions if there are any.
There's a staff recommendation, mover and seconder. Moved by Ann, seconded by Milt. Are there any further discussions? Hearing none, all those in favor? Opposed, if any? That is carried. Thank you. Next meeting, February 1st. Move to adjourn. Robert, seconded by Paul. All those in favor? Opposed, if any? That's carried. Thank you.